Good evening and welcome to Tuesday night girls high school basketball here as we start to close out the end of November, but it's a new beginning for the 2023-2024 high school basketball season. Excited for the year in general and absolutely excited for this one tonight. We think it's going to be a very competitive game. Couple of 1-0 teams who won on opening weekend. The Montpelier Lady Locos, who collected a non-conference win over Hilltop on their opening night, while Edgerton defeated Holgate in an old GMC game, now a non-conference game. They won that one 42-29 on opening Friday night. Glad to have Suzanne Hollabaugh back, another season together, another year in the gym, and another a start to a season where we get to see what Northwest Ohio has to offer. And as far as I think Williams County basketball, we have a couple of teams that have the potential to be pretty solid this year.
I would agree, and thanks. It's good to be back, and it's really good to see you. So I would agree with you wholeheartedly. I think there's some really good teams in this area, in particular Williams County, and I think it's going to be fun to see how they develop.
Yeah, absolutely. Only 2 quarters of JV basketball tonight. We'll get into that during the broadcast. There are a lot of teams that have to deal with this plight right now of just a numbers issue, and we can get into a lot of different theories as to why it is happening, but it is a reality for Edgerton this year with just 11 kids on the floor. But it's a team, though, that I think has put a lot of time into their game. Montpelier has as well. They're both looking to take strides in the program from last year. Coaches that are back. Marchetta Carrier at Edgerton is back. Mike Bum, of course, on the saddle for the Montpelier Lady Locos. Had a chance to catch up with both of them, or shall I say, my associate at the radio station, Adam Gubernath, who will be handling all of our pregame interviews for our broadcast. He had a chance earlier today to catch up with Marchetta Carrier and Mike Bum. We'll hear their thoughts on opening night, their seasons, and more on our Brian Ford Lincoln conversation with the coaches when we come back.
Hi, this is Tammy Bergman with Andrews O'Neill & Lowe Insurance Agency. Andrews O'Neill & Lowe has cared for our neighbors for a century. We believe when communities are strong, everyone benefits. From your family to your assets, your employees to your business. We're proud to partner with Central Insurance to protect what matters most to you, because you are what matters most to us. Here's to the next 100 years of delivering on our promise to provide peace of mind on good days and when facing the unexpected. Learn more at AndrewsO'NeillandLowe.com.
Your friends at your neighborhood Eden Farmers Co-op Country Store would like to invite you to stop in at the Eden, Montpelier, and Edgerton stores to check out their complete line of pet supplies, animal feed, and outdoor products. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff is ready to answer all of your questions concerning their complete line of Kalmbach, Land O'Lakes, and much, much more. For your convenience, your purchase can be carried to your vehicle by one of their employees. Be sure to stop by soon and see them at your hometown country store, the Eden Farmers Co-op.
Hello, I'm Paul Rorig Jr.
And I'm Sierra with the Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier, Ohio.
Are you searching for a lasting memorial to honor your loved ones? Let us guide you through the entire process of choosing a memorial with compassion and care.
Come visit our showroom. We have the largest indoor display in the tri-state area.
Fackler Monument Company, where 3 generations of tradition and trust come together.
Visit our website at facklermonument.com. We have been serving families in the tri-state area since 1924.
Statistics show that for most crops, pivot irrigation increases yields by at least 100% over dryland farming. Even in areas that get enough rainfall, timing is everything. If it doesn't come at just the right time, you could be losing yield. Maximize your production with pivots and linears from Valley Irrigation. Make the most of your acres. Contact Andy Farnham at AG Irrigation today, 419-212-2528. That's 419-212-2528.
Time now for our conversation with the coaches, and we check in with Montpelier frontman Mike Bum. And Bummer, nice start for your girls over the last weekend. Overall, were you happy with what you got out of them game 1?
I think so. Game 1 on the road, playing a team that had some couple good parts coming back in Hilltop, so you never know what you're going to get in game one. You have the scrimmages, but those are kind of controlling win. We know we got a lot of work to do yet, but I think we're in a pretty good spot here for week one at least.
Bummer, who are some of the girls you're going to be expecting some big things out of this year? Some girls you're leaning on, especially early in the year?
Well, there's a lot of them, Goobs. I'll point out a couple of them that had some accolades last year with our All-League Kelsey Baum and All-League Jada Uribes. Both of those kids, and Jada had 21 points the first game, and Kelsey's very good with the basketball, inside-out driving. And then defensively, I could say really all of our kids, but Aaliyah Hillard just was outstanding in her first game against Hilltop, and she's a kid that doesn't get tired. Wasn't expecting maybe as much offensively out of her as we got against Hilltop. She had 10 points. If we could get that out of her going forward, that would be great. But the cool thing, Goobs, is about this team, we play 7 kids. It's really all of them can impact the game, in one way or the other. That could be shooting. We got some shooters. That could be, as we said, defensively. That could be rebounding. And they're all such high character. I really like this team, by the way. It's a really fun group of kids to coach. So they all can impact the game in one way or another. And I think every single night that we play, you'll be hearing me saying something positive about one kid who had a great night, and next night another kid who had a great night.
All right, so tonight you get set for Edgerton. What do you know about them?
A lot of good stuff, Goobs. I think it's the best Edgerton team that I've seen since I've been at Montpelier. Olivia Farnham is the best sophomore in the area and one of the best players in the area. And boy, she's really good right now. Last year she had something like 24, 25 points against us as a freshman. But she's got a better supporting cast this year. I like their post game. They have with the Kepler girl, who's a good-sized kid underneath, and ball handling seems to be pretty solid with them. Defensively, Ava Giesige shows up, and she's a good defensive player. And point guard, David Swank, got good size, handles the ball well. So it's a really good basketball team. I think they're going to win a lot of games this year. They won their opener convincingly against Holgate. They like to put tempo kind of a game. Last year when we played them, we were fortunate enough to win. I think it was something like 65-61 or something crazy like that, which is a lot of points for a girls' game. I may be off a little bit on that, but it was a lot of points. Expecting the same type of game. Should be an entertaining game for you to call, I would think. So I think it's going to be up and down game. And bottom line is I think both teams are going to play hard. Our kids, Edgerton, I'm sure is the same, but one thing's for sure is our kids will always play hard. They're great high-character kids. It's just going to come down to do we make enough shots on any given night.
Well, Bummer, we appreciate the time. Good talking with you as we get this new season underway. Wish you nothing but the best this season, and good luck against Edgerton tonight.
Okay, Goobs. Thanks for coming over and covering us.
Absolutely. Montpelier head coach Mike Bum. Stay with us. More in our pregame show coming up.
This spring, pick your power. Steel fuel-powered equipment delivers proven performance and efficiency, and the Steel Lightning battery system delivers the power to do more on a single charge. Get the all-new BGA 45 battery-powered blower for just $129.95, or pick the popular MS-170 chainsaw for just $179.95. Pick your power, and then pick up a Steel. All prices BES SRP at participating retailers.
See Black Swamp Equipment or go to blackswampequipment.net. The more your life changes, the more your insurance needs change. See Danielle Van Atta of Danielle Van Atta Agency today. She can conduct a free personal insurance review to help you determine how much and what type of coverage is right for you, with no costly gaps or overlaps. Interested? Phone Danielle Van Atta today at 419-636-0408.
Michael Jordan once said, "Some people want it to happen, some wish it would happen, and others make it happen." The Edgerton Bulldogs want it, wish for it, and make it happen. The Edgerton Athletic Boosters want to thank all of the Edgerton athletes for their hard work and dedication, and want to wish the athletes and coaches good luck. So from the Edgerton Athletic Boosters, go get 'em Bulldogs. We're behind you all of the way. Good luck to all the Edgerton athletes.
Attention Bryan shoppers, are you in the market for high-quality appliances and furniture? Look no further than Direct Link Appliance and Furniture. They have a wide selection of Whirlpool, Maytag, and KitchenAid appliances, as well as service on all makes and models. And coming soon, they'll be carrying Ashley Furniture and Jameson mattresses. Don't miss out on unbelievable prices and top-notch services on everything you need to turn your house into a home. Visit Direct Link Appliance and Furniture in Bryan today.
We roll on with our pregame show and our conversation with the coach as we touch base now with Edgerton head coach Marchetta Carrier. And, Marchetta, nice win for your girls to open up the season over the weekend. What were some of your takeaways from the win, Game 1?
You know, it's always good to get a first-game win, especially a home opener. I thought our girls played hard. Holgate made a couple runs at us, and we kept our composure, and we kind of kept making the run back at them. And I just thought overall we played pretty well as a team. We worked hard, and we got after it.
I know you have an idea what you have with your team through the practices and the scrimmages, but sometimes until you see them actually in a game situation, maybe. Was there anything, Marchetta, that kind of surprised you about the girls on Game 1?
I think just, like, their chemistry is really good, but I think that it surprised me that they worked as well as they did on the floor. And, you know, I've got some kids who are experienced now, and, you know, they see things on the floor themselves, and they make adjustments on the floor themselves, as, you know, with the 5 out there. And I think that surprised me a little bit, like, you know, like we were calling something, and, you know, an offense that was, you know, meant to go against a man, they realized they were in a zone, and they changed it on their own, and I think that just speaks volumes of the kind of group I have right now.
All right, let's kind of focus in on some of your leaders this year, maybe some of the girls that you're expecting some big things out of this season.
Yeah, you know, we've got Olivia Farnham back, who was our leading scorer last year as a freshman. She's definitely our girl that we lean on and we want to go to. She's played a lot of basketball, knows the game well. She's, you know, expected to be a leader out there. Ava Swank is another one. She's got some experience coming back. And then, you know, and we just fill in around her. And, you know, we've got kids, you know, we've got Casey Edwards out there. It's got 3 years, going on 3 years experience with her. So she's been in a lot of games, and we've got a couple kids underneath them that haven't seen a lot of varsity experience. So I'm really looking for those 3 to be like our leaders on the floor and to guide the kids who haven't been out there as much and to get them going in the right direction.
Is it safe to say you've got nice balance with this group this year?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, like we got in a little bit of foul trouble the other night, and, you know, when your point guard comes off the floor, you're not real sure what's going to happen in those moments. And I thought the kids that had to go in and had to fill in for her, I thought that, you know, they did a nice job, and we didn't really miss a beat. So that was really comforting as a coach to see that happen.
All right, so next up tonight, Montpelier. Tell me what you know about them.
We know they're going to pressure us. They're going to go man. They're going to be in our shorts. They're well coached. You know, they've got some scorers that can go inside, outside. So, you know, we've got to know where Uribe is at, Bum's at, like, and Hillard. She's quick. So we've just got to play our game. We've got to be, you know, fundamentally sound. Defensively, we've got to get after it. We've got to take care of the basketball. But, you know, they're definitely going to be in our shorts, and we've got to be prepared for that.
Marchetta, how important first 4 minutes of the game tonight, kind of getting settled a little bit? Sometimes the team that gets settled first can get off to that good start. How important is it that you get off to a good start tonight?
It's always important. You know, that's, I think, the biggest thing in high school athletics is you hope your girls go in, you hope you have them prepared, you know, for those moments. You know, and I think I have a group that they don't get rattled too easy. So it relaxes me. I mean, I don't get uptight a whole lot, but it relaxes me knowing that I have a group that I can put on the floor, and they're just going to go out and give me everything that I've asked for them to give me.
Well, Marchetta, it's exciting to have basketball back. I appreciate your time. Best of luck this season, and best of luck tonight against the Locos.
Thanks, Adam.
Stay with us. More in our pregame show coming up.
Edgerton Forge, located on US 6 just outside of Edgerton, are proud supporters of Edgerton Bulldog athletes. Looking for a new career? Apply online at edgertonforge.com/careers or stop in and see them for an application and tour the facility at 257 East Morrison Street in Edgerton, Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Join them as they forge into the future. Good luck and play tough tonight. Go Bulldogs!
The Fackler Monument Company in downtown Montpelier would like to show veterans our appreciation for their dedication and service to our great country by offering them 10% off all memorials during the month of November. We specialize in assisting families pre-plan their memorial to fit their needs and budget and to ease the pain of the family. We're offering 10% off all memorials to veterans during the month of November. Whether you're a veteran or not, stop into Fackler Monument today to see the largest indoor display in the tri-state area, along with our great savings and quality workmanship. The Fackler Monument Company, serving families since 1924.
Veland Chase wishes local high school sports teams a successful season. As one of the leading brass suppliers in the United States, Veland Chase manufactures brass rods, forgings, ingots, and water armor plumbing fittings at the 2 plants located in Holiday City. To learn more about products and job opportunities, visit brassjobs.com. Chase a brighter future with Veland Chase.
Camco Industries, with facilities located in West Unity, Ohio and Morenci, Michigan, has openings on all 3 shifts for production and assembly operators. We manufacture interior plastic products for the automotive industry. As an operator, you will be required to visually inspect, trim, assemble, and pack parts, as well as label containers. You must be able to pass an entry-level test and a substance abuse test. Camco also has openings for shipping associates, material handlers, and production leads. Camco offers a complete benefit package along with a bonus for the successful completion of probationary status, an attendance bonus, and a referral bonus. If you would like to join our team, please complete an application online at www.kumi-na.com or in person at Camco, 1001 East Jackson Street, West Unity, Ohio, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. All rehires will be considered for employment.
Still to come tonight, we will meet the starting lineups, get Coach H's thoughts on this one, and have the opening tip. Edgerton and Montpelier coming up next.
Save big on great gifts when you're an Ace Rewards exclusive member at Donaldson's Ace Hardware in Bryan, now through November 30th. It's a huge Black Friday sale offering you power tools galore. Wrap up a Milwaukee M12 red lithium compact drill driver and impact driver kit, only $99. Or a Milwaukee M18 red lithium battery 2-pack for $99. Both with huge Ace Rewards savings up to $80 per item on your favorite tool brands. Huge savings on DeWalt 20V Max drill and impact kit or battery 2-pack for only $149 with Ace Rewards. Only at Donaldson's Ace Hardware on Union Street in Bryan. Be part of the Montpelier Athletic Boosters and help support all the athletes at the Montpelier schools by calling 419-485-6785. The Montpelier Athletic Boosters would like to wish all the Montpelier athletes good luck in today's game. Strive to be the best, and you will succeed at everything you do. The Montpelier Boosters are proud of all your achievements. Good luck and do your best. That's all anyone can ask. And go Locos!
Back in Montpelier on a Tuesday night. Coach H, let's get your thoughts on this one. How does Montpelier win this at their home opener of the season?
Well, I think they've got to get those 2 bigs going early. Kelsey Bum, Jada Reeves, but others obviously have the potential to score, but I think those 2 are kind of what make the wheel go round. They've got to locate and defend Olivia Farnham to keep her from getting hot, but again, I believe Edgerton's a little more balanced than just Olivia, and so they're going to have to be, balanced on defense all the way around. As always, take care of the basketball and rebound the basketball, because those are always 2 biggies, as well as making some free throws.
How about for Edgerton tonight to start 2-0?
Well, it's difficult to defend Montpelier because I do believe they've got potential scorers all around. Of course, I named their 2 bigs, but I think they're loaded with kids that can actually get hot and score. So Edgerton's got to be aware of that. Make sure they defend all over the place. They need to get, I think, Olivia going early and often, but again, having those other kids to come along with her to score as well. And like I say, for every team, you've got to take care of the basketball. You've got to make sure you're not turning that ball over much. You've got to rebound that basketball, maybe get some of those garbage buckets I talk about off and on. And then obviously you got to make free throws when they count.
All right, let's meet the starting lineups tonight here on this one, brought to you by Fackler Monument Company in downtown Montpelier. For the Edgerton Lady Bulldogs, it'll be Ava Gieske, a 5'8" sophomore, Olivia Farnham, a 6' sophomore, Ava Swank, a 5'8" sophomore, Gretchen Kepler, a 6' junior, and Casey Everetts, a 5'7" junior. For the Montpelier Locos, coached by Mike Bum, it'll be Kelsey Bum, a 5'3" junior, Aaliyah Hillard, a 5'3" junior, Madeline Hopper, a 5'6" junior, Jada Uribes, a 5'9" junior, and the only senior starting tonight for either team, Mira McGee, a 5'7" senior. Those are the lineups tonight, presented by Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier, Ohio. Let's meet the officials working this game tonight who have their eye on the game from Tri-State Vision Center. They are Ryan Heller, Brendan Floro, and Shane Chamberlain. For all of your eye care needs, remember the Tri-State Vision Center of Northwest Ohio. First of 2 games this week. Friday night, I'll be in Edgerton for Brian at Edgerton in boys high school basketball. Again, Montpelier steamrolled past Hilltop in their opener in a non-conference game, 52-30, while Edgerton won 42-29 over Colgate. This starts a stretch of 3 in a row on the road for Edgerton and 4 of the next 5 games on the road. The only home game in that stretch is against the Archibald Lady Blue Streaks. Montpelier in their home whites with the light blue trim, the Columbia blue or the Carolina blue trim. Edgerton in their maroon and gold uniforms here tonight on the road. We'll also dive into, many of you already know it if you've been to a game already, but the new free throw rule. It's something we're all going to have to get used to as well as the season wears on. No more one-on-ones, and they reset fouls at the end of each quarter. Brendan Floro will throw it up in the air. It'll be Farnham and Uribes meeting at center circle. And this Tuesday night game is underway with Edgerton winning the opening tip, moving left to right. Hillard will pick up Swank in a man-to-man as she crosses the timeline, forces her to pick up her dribble, now comes to Everetts. Everetts flips it to Farnham, gets a high ball screen, goes left, tries to go glass in and out, and no good. And the rebound is fought for, and it'll be a tie-up, and the arrow will favor Montpelier. It'll be their first offensive possession of the evening.
Yeah, interesting there on defense. Montpelier face guarding, actually, Farnham.
It'll be Hillard, who may have gotten away with a walk, goes over to Uribes' left side. Top of the key, Uribes a spin and a kick to McGee. She can shoot it. The 3 on the way is good, and the bank is open here early on a Tuesday night.
I didn't hear whether she called it or not, but it does count.
Zoe Uribes, by the way, keep that name in mind. She'll come off the bench. She can shoot threes as well for Montpelier.
Yeah.
As we get a whistle and a foul below us on Montpelier. First foul of the game will belong to Mira McGee, her first.
Yeah, we saw Mira McGee hit some big-time threes last year in critical spots for them.
Sideline inbounds for Montpelier. Edgerton, good fronting. Or actually, it's for Edgerton, I beg your pardon. Getting in front that time was Swank in front of Bum, who was fronting the inbounds pretty well. Hopper guarding Farnham early. Over to the right side. She'll give it up to Gieske. Short corner entry down low. Up and under from Kepler. Partially blocked, but a foul. It was clean by Uribes, but it'll be McGee on the hack. And guess what? That's her second here in a matter of seconds.
Pretty quick. You're right. The first one was clean. The second one was not.
It'll put Gretchen Kepler on the line for a pair of free throws.
A nice job by Kepler there of making a move, seeing it wasn't there, and making another move.
Free throw is good, and Edgerton is on the board. 3-1 Montpelier, a minute in. Again, if you're tuning in wondering why we are on and a game is happening, Edgerton, one of, sounds like many teams that are being bitten by low numbers, so they'll be playing 2 quarters of JV all season. Second free throw, no good. Uribes snatches the rebound, gives it up now to Bum. Bum across the timeline. Left side on the wing, shovels it to McGee. They'll trust the senior right now with the 2 fouls. Now it's Hillard through the lane, and a foul that almost counted as an and one. The thing with Aaliyah Hillard, if you're guarding her, you're playing her for the jump shot right now because there aren't many in the area that have her kind of quickness.
No. Yeah, you got to play off of her and allow her to shoot because if you get up into her crawl, she's going to go by you.
2 free throws for Hillard here. The lefty is short on the first one.
And that's all you can hope is that if she gets past you and you foul her, they got to hope that she doesn't make free throws.
She was 1 for 1 the other night in that win. 21 in the game for Jada Uribe's, 10 for Aaliyah Hillard, 9 for Kelsey Bum in their win. The only one in double figures was Olivia Farnham for Edgerton in their win over Holgate, finishing with 17. Farnham off the right side, along the baseline, finds a medium-range jump shot for Everett. Her jumper is no good. Rebound and is going to be put back up and in along the baseline by Olivia Farnham for Edgerton's first field goal of the night. It's 4-3 Montpelier.
Yeah, Coach Bum's not going to be happy about that. You can't let that girl get another look.
Here's Uribe's going right. Spin move by Uribe's in the lane. The drive-in kick now to Hillard. Hillard gives it up. McGee launches a three. It's off iron, no good. Rebound defensively to Ava Gieske. Gieske bounce pass intercepted by Hillard. Hillard gives to Uribe's and a traveling violation on Jada Uribe's.
Oh, sorry, I'm giggling, but there's been like 3 or 4 travel calls, and we finally got one actually made.
Full court pressure now from Montpelier. Everett gives it up to Swank. And now they'll peel everything back. As you said, Hopper in an all-out face guard right now of Farnham. Olivia going to see that not just this year, but I think for the rest of her career more than likely.
I would agree.
To the baseline she goes, turned away by Hopper. Now on the wing, Farnham a contested 2 and knocks it down.
And that's why. And she's still going to hurt you.
4 for Olivia Farnham. Edgerton has their first lead of the night, 5-4 on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Skip pass over to McGee on the wing. McGee from the elbow gives it up now to Uribe's. Uribe's to Hillard. Bounce pass left wing to Bum. Bum to the baseline. Bum along the baseline. McGee, this is a long 2 on the wing. No good. Rebound secured by Edgerton. One and done trip for Montpelier. Swank left to right. 5 and change to play in this first quarter of girls basketball on a Tuesday. Bounce pass to Farnham. Step back jumper for 3. Rainbow is short. And the rebound to Montpelier and Bum. Bum comes left side of the floor now to Uribe's. Uribe's back to Kelsey Bum. Bum on the wing, on the dribble. Farnham on a switch has her. Now top of the key to Hillard. Hillard around the horn, now comes back on a bounce pass back to Bum. Bum releasing a 3 on the left point, rattles out, no good. And the board to Edgerton. Edgerton doing a good job on their defensive glass right now. No offensive second chances for Montpelier.
No.
Lost basketball, turnover Edgerton. Here's Bum now into transition, but Edgerton is back. Bum spins in the lane. Contested shot partially blocked by Farnham. It wouldn't go for Kelsey Bum. Now Farnham handles, goes one-on-one against Hillard. Challenges, now fades, fires, no. Uribe's the rebound. It's a 2 for 6 start from the field for Edgerton, and we have a timeout on the floor. 4:19 to play here in the opening quarter. 5-4 Edgerton. This timeout, a 30-second timeout.
United Oil in Ney supplies and delivers home heating oil, farm fuel, diesel, and propane for your home, farm, or business throughout Northwest Ohio with dependable service and competitive pricing. Order your propane or heating oil today for the cold winter ahead. Call 1-800-962-9839 or stop by United Oil in Ney, serving you with dependable service for over 70 years. It's United Oil. United Oil would like to wish all the athletes good luck in today's game.
Andy Brigle, Suzanne Hollabaugh back out here at the rail yard in Montpelier. A 5-4 start to this one. Timeout, Mike Bum and the Lady Locos. Why, in your estimation,
Coach?
Coach?
I think a couple of things. I don't think they've gotten into a real good offensive rhythm yet. Credit Edgerton's defense, but I think also, as you alluded to earlier, about the offensive board. I think he'd like to see them get a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
And now a defensive switch from Edgerton. A 2-3 look defensively, and they were trapping the 2 guards. Farnham with that length out in front. This would be a good 1-3-1 team potentially as well, I think, for Edgerton.
I would agree.
With Farnham. At the just above the foul line, the jumper is good for Lila Mahan. She was a young girl that we talked about last year with how hard she played.
She is your blue-collar worker. She just works hard.
You had to live with some of the fouls that she would pick up. In a loose ball, 3 is an air ball from Farnham. The save by Edgerton, but right into the hands of Montpelier. 6-5 Lady Locos. 3:35 to go in the first quarter. Montpelier possession right to left. Here's Hillard. Surveys. Comes to the top of the key. Skips it over to the wing to McGee. McGee back out now to Mahan. Mahan to Uribe's. Now on the wing to Hillard. Zoe Uribe's is on the floor for the first time. Zoe, just as she was going to get it, Montpelier turns it over. Mahan.
Kind of got stuck on her hip.
So a carry, and it'll be possession to Edgerton. Swank in the backcourt, picked up three-quarter court by Hillard. Crossover dribble. She'll bring it across the timeline. Now loses the handle. There to scoop it up is Everett. She went up. She came down with it. It'll be a travel.
Yep, back in the day, that's what we called it, ups and downs.
And with a dead ball, Edgerton will pick up some full-court man pressure. Challenging guards when Kelsey Bum goes to the bench. Middle of the floor, threw it wide of Zoe Uribe, and it's a Montpelier giveaway.
Smart decision there by Coach Carrier, because when Bum's out, I would take advantage of that too.
Farnham to the high post to Kepler. Puts it on the deck. Goes right side, broken up initially by Uribe, but Edgerton maintains possession. Now it's Farnham looking for a screen. Gets a high ball screen. Pick and roll. Finds a cutting Gieske. She'll flip it out to Swank. Elbow jumper fouled. Shot wouldn't go, but a two-shot opportunity here for Ava Swank. And that personal foul will be on Lila Mahan, her first, team's third.
Yeah, good ball movement that time. Nice ball screen, and then good decision by Gieske to kick that one out.
First two free throws for Ava Swank tonight. She's short on the first one. 2:35 left. We're in the opening quarter. It's 6-5 Montpelier on the Andres O'Neill & Lowe scoreboard. Coming in for Edgerton will be Kennedy Stute, a 5'9" senior. One of two Edgerton seniors. Montpelier with just Mira McGee. So bottom line, moral of the story, Edgerton and Montpelier are going to be pretty solid this year and next, it appears.
Yes, they are.
Swank 0 for 2 at the line. It remains 6-5. Here's Uribe's. Jada to sister Zoe, now into the hands of Hillard. Hillard against this man look. Picks up the dribble, comes near side now to Mahan. Mahan over to the high left point to Uribe's. Hit a couple of threes in that win over Hilltop the other night. Now it's Mahan. Dribble drive, runner on the way. Too strong off the glass, but the long rebound ricochets out to Jada Uribe's, and Montpelier will reset. Down low, broken up by Edgerton. I believe that was Kepler who got the deflection and tapped it out of bounds. So it remains Montpelier possession.
A nice read that time. She just couldn't get her hands on it. She tapped it, but wasn't able to bring it back in.
6-5 Montpelier here on the Andres O'Neill & Lowe scoreboard. On the inbounds, McGee playing with the two fouls, finds Uribe's, and it's too strong from Jada Uribe's. And a foul on Edgerton in a loose ball situation. Shane Chamberlain come over and says it's on Kennedy Stute. A 5'9" senior has her first, team's second. Back in for Montpelier, Kelsey Bum.
Yeah, I was kind of curious about that. He kept her out a little while.
Bum top the circle. Filters it over to the right side now to J.D. Uribe's. Back to Bum. Bum top the key. Now left foul line extended. Zoe Uribe's downtown hits the three.
And she was calling for that ball. She wanted that. She's felt that shot.
Second three of the quarter for Montpelier. First for Zoe Uribe's, and it's 9-5. Here's Farnham, tries to turn the corner, goes baseline, dumps it through the lane, intercepted by Zoe Uribe's, who had dropped down and done her job, help defense. So Montpelier forces the giveaway. Now it's Mahan from the elbow, gives to Jada Uribe, and she'll drill the three. And a timeout, Edgerton. 3 threes in the quarter, back-to-back triples, biggest lead of the night, either team. 12-5 Montpelier, back in 30 seconds.
If you've been thinking about a remodeling project for your home or business, Field Supply Center in Blakesley should be your first choice. Field Supply Center in Blakesley, and not only has all the lumber for that project, they also have all the building supplies you'll need, along with everything you need for the project, including the cabinetry, plus the expertise to help make your home even more beautiful. It's all at Field Supply Center, located in Blakesley. Field Supply Center, wishing good luck to all the players in tonight's game.
12-5 Montpelier with the lead. 68 seconds left in the first quarter. Talked with Mike Bum in the offseason, said, where have you seen your biggest improvement from last year to this year? And he said, outside shooting, more consistent now. We have threats more consistently from the three-point line.
Yeah, you know, they always were streaky, but they definitely have kids that can score. And I was glad to see that he put his daughter back in, because I think she's the one that makes them tick offensively.
On the inbounds now, it's brought in Clara Gerschutz, that second Edgerton senior, on the floor for the first time tonight. It's in Swank's hands right now, picked up by Mahan. Swank across midcourt. To the right, now bounce pass comes back. Gerschutz, middle of the floor. Gerschutz, left elbow down through the lane, never was there, and it was knocked away by Montpelier. And then from behind, we're going to get a foul on Edgerton, or is it a violation? Violation, beg your pardon. Edgerton, a turnover.
Yeah, okay.
So Montpelier ball, right to left they come, up 12-5, 40 seconds left, quarter number 1. Bum dribble handoff to Mahan. Mahan to McGee, who has one of those threes. Wraparound pass is going to be kicked by Kepler as they were trying to go to the post, Montpelier was. With that dead ball, Casey Everett's back in. Get Olivia Farnham a blow here with 36 seconds left in this first quarter of basketball.
Impressed with Kepler's defense. She really reads things well. Like that time getting that foot out there to kick that one.
I think both these coaches like the capability that they have, their teams have defensively, and the effort that they play on the defensive end.
I would agree.
Here's Uribe. Jada to Zoe Uribe. Out over to the high left side now to Lila Mahan. Mahan top the key. Loops it into the corner now to Uribe. 20 seconds left in the quarter. Jada Uribe to Mahan, called for steps.
Every time you say her name, I think of that commercial with the Mahan.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
See, Edgerton holds for one here. 15 to shoot. Swank pounding the dribble into the front court. Picks it up. Bounce pass comes over to Gerschutz. Going for a runner in the lane, and then dropped it off nicely to Kennedy Stute for the field goal.
We're going to call that an assist.
3 seconds. 2 seconds. Bum all the way to the rim and blocked away by Casey Everett to end the quarter. Good start to this one. Good pace. 12-7 Montpelier after 1 on B-Rock Sports.
You work hard for your money. That's why we see to it that your money works hard for you, not someone else. At Midwest Community Federal Credit Union, our earnings belong to our members and go right back to work for you, from better rates to lower fees. We've got the products and people to help you build a more fantastic future every step of the way. Join 14,000 other people just like you who want to do more with their money. Imagine a different possibility at Midwest Community Federal Credit Union.
Peltz Lumber Company in Montpelier and Pioneer has some exciting news. Not only has Peltz been bringing you the finest in building materials for generations, now they have a new website with a huge selection of items for you to browse right at your fingertips and in your own home. Just go to peltzlumber.com and hit the products button, and there it is. Tools, hardware, lumberyard and building materials, windows, doors, kitchen and bath. Check out the items you need and the prices, and stop by the store in Montpelier or Pioneer, or give them a call at 419-485-3059. Peltz Lumber, building for a new generation.
Andy Brigle, Suzanne Hollabaugh back out here. Quickly, some shooting numbers. Montpelier just 4 of 11 from the field, but they were 3 of 6 from the three-point line.
Yeah.
Edgerton went 3 of 8, 0 for 2 from 3. Numbers for you?
Yeah, I had Montpelier with 7 total rebounds, Edgerton with 5. Turnovers are 5-4. Edgerton leading, if you want to call it that. Montpelier 50%, 1 of 2 at the line, and Edgerton 1 of 4 for 25%.
So in a 12-7 game, the three-point shooting right now, the difference from Montpelier.
Yep.
Pick and roll going inside. Stute jump pass over to Everett. A little unselfish on giving it right back. Edgerton will keep it. Long-range 3 is no good. Ameva Swank. And the rebound to Montpelier. Here's McGee. Now to Hillard. Also out there, Bum, Madeline Hopper back, and Zoe Uribe as they'll give Jada Uribe a breather right now. Pick and pop over to Hopper. Hopper to the foul line. That was taken away. Now it's Zoe Uribe to McGee. McGee on the right point. Back now to Uribe. Opening minute, quarter number 2. 12-7 Montpelier on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Here's Bum. Top of the circle. Gives to Hillard now. Hillard coming left side. Hands to Uribe. In the lane. Now to McGee. Another long range 2 on the way. Off the iron. No. Rebound. Ripped away by Montpelier. Hillard launches and banks in a 3. That's 2 banked in 3s for Montpelier here in the opening half.
At about the same spot on both of them.
Biggest lead of the night for either team. 15-7 Montpelier. Farnham attacking baseline. To the elbow to Everett's 15-footer off the heel. No good. On the loose ball rebound situation, it'll be Aaliyah Hillard collecting the foul on the reach. Her first of the game, and I almost caught myself, or I did catch myself. I almost said team's 4th. But that's not the case. It's teams first now. We're in a new quarter.
Right. That's right.
Now, I caught myself.
Good for you. I would not have.
I should have not even admitted it. Nobody would have known that I almost blew it. A little scoop to the hoop. No good off the left side by Swank. The rebound to Edgerton. Step back jumper. Everett can't find the range. And Edgerton has gone ice cold to open the quarter, actually, for the half. They're now 3 of 12 shooting. From the wing, Uribe's another three. No. Rebound, a long one. Loose on the deck, grabbed by Bum. Montpelier will reset. Up 15-7. Nearly 2 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. On the wing it goes to McGee. McGee at the foul line. Hands to Zoe Uribe's. Now to Hillard. They leave her alone for a triple. No good on that one. And the rebound to Farnham. Farnham on the push. Stops at the top of the circle. Picks up her dribble. Bounce pass to Everett. Everett now to Swank. Swank attacks baseline. Fade away. Partially blocked, but Hillard got some hand. Then that'll be her second. And Ava Swank goes back to the line for 2 free throws.
And right now, I'd say that Edgerton's a little miscombobulated on offense. Everybody's out. There's not a lot of movement. Got to get a little more flow to that offense.
2 shots for Ava Swank. She's 0 for 2 at the foul line tonight. First free throw is short. Hillard will have to take a seat next to Mike Bum. Coming in will be Mahan and J.D. Uribe's. Ava Gieske is back for Edgerton. So is Gretchen Kepler out there with Farnham, Everett, and at the line Swank. Second free throw, good. Her first point of the night. And the first point of the second quarter for Edgerton. They're trailing 15-8. Here's J.D. Uribe's to Zoe Uribe's. Uribe's broken up on that pass. Good hands defensively by Ava Swank to force the giveaway.
No.
So the turnover gives it back to Edgerton. Swank will be picked up in the backcourt by Mahan. Mahan, as Swank crosses over into the half-court offense. Nice flex cut look inside to Kepler, but fumbled the catch away, and it's a turnover Edgerton. It was there that time.
It was. That was a nice cut.
Left foul line extended is Bum. Bum skip pass over to an open J.D. Uribe. She'll put it on the floor. Spin move baseline. Wraparound pass along the baseline. Now to Kelsey Bum. On the wing, 15-footer good. First points of the night, Kelsey Bum. And it's a 17-8 advantage, Montpelier.
Yeah, nice job seeing the crease and going to the basket, but stopping short for that jump shot.
And Mahan will get her second foul. 3 Montpelier players now with 2 fouls in this game. Hillard, Mahan, and McGee. That's the 3rd team foul of this quarter. And again, when we get to 5, 2 free throws. No more 1-and-1s if you're just joining us. Not 7 team fouls either. It's a reset, and it ends at 5. Turnaround in the paint, no good. Kepler partially blocked. They remain 0 for the field here in the second. Here's J.D. Uribe's, gets a screen from Hopper. Attacks inside. The spin move, the shot won't go.
Pretty move.
Kepler the board. It was a pretty move. Everything right except the finish.
And just for the record, Farnham's not had a shot this quarter.
Swank, a step-back jumper, rattles around, no good. Gieske on the offensive glass, though. A bullet look inside. Farnham jump pass for Kepler. It's a turnover. Coming the other way. Bum. Everett's deflection, but her save goes right back to Bum. Muscles it up. No good. Rebound Hopper. Now J.D. Uribe's for 3. Timeout Edgerton. Staring at their biggest deficit of the night. Montpelier 20-8 lead. Full timeout on the floor. Back in a moment.
Statistics show that for most crops, pivot irrigation increases yields by at least 100% over dryland farming. Even in areas that get enough rainfall, timing is everything. If it doesn't come at just the right time, you could be losing yield. Maximize your production with pivots and linears from Valley Irrigation. Make the most of your acres. Contact Andy Farnham at AG Irrigation today, 419-212-2528. That's 419-212-2528. The more your life changes, the more your insurance needs change. See Danielle Van Atta of Danielle Van Atta Agency today. She can conduct a free personal insurance review to help you determine how much and what type of coverage is right for you, with no costly gaps or overlaps. Interested? Phone Danielle Van Atta today at 419-636-0408.
Midway through quarter number 2, it's a 20-8 Montpelier advantage, continuing to get some in this quarter. Well, first of all, for the half, continuing to shoot the ball well from three-point distance. In this half, I feel like better on the offensive glass than Edgerton, and they're winning more 50-50 balls.
Yeah, this quarter they already have 3 offensive rebounds. They had 1 in the first quarter. And overall, just shooting the basketball better from the outside, and Edgerton's got to get Farnham involved in the offense.
Right side all the way to the rim. Gieske leaves it short. Battle for the rebound won by Gieske. But then we have a
offensive
foul called on that play, and it'll be on Ava Gieske, her first of the night. Team's first of this second quarter.
Just kind of cleared out the space there.
Yep, sure did.
But again, you're talking, what is that, the 8th shot? Yes, and not a single one yet from Olivia Farnham.
Up ahead. Now it goes to Hopper. Hopper between the circles. And Edgerton, by the way, 0 for 8 from the field in this quarter. And that makes him 3 for 16 for the half. J.D. Uribe's on a skip pass over to Mahan. The runner on the baseline, no good. Battle for the rebound is a jump ball. And it stays at that end with Montpelier.
Okay, that'd be considered their 4th offensive rebound. So, yeah, that's a big difference from the first quarter.
3:20 to go in the half. 20-8 Montpelier. Possession to Montpelier. 2-3 look on the inbounds. Into Bum. Launches a 3. That one way off target. No good. Long rebound to Farnham for Edgerton. 4 first quarter points for her and nothing since. Step back look for a triple. It bounces on the iron a couple of times and won't fall. Rebound to Mira McGee, Montpelier. Loops it ahead to Bum. Bum collides with Farnham, and that was unavoidable contact there for Olivia she tried to dance away and dodge out of the path of Kelsey Bum, but we'll get her first, team second of the quarter.
Just glad neither one of them got hurt, because you're right. You could see the collision coming, but nothing she could do to prevent it.
Sideline inbounds. J.D. Uribe's brings it in to Bum. Bum right to left, picked up by Farnham. I had said earlier on a switch, but that hasn't been the case. Olivia's just been guarding Kelsey Bum tonight. Here's McGee on the left, foul line extended, dribbles out in front now. Circles it around over to Mahan. 2:40 to go in the half. 20-8 Montpelier, and a traveling violation on Mahan. Coming back for Edgerton will be Clara Gerschutz.
Yeah, Edgerton's just trying to find some offense. Like I said, they've got to get Farnham involved. I'd like to see her go underneath.
Up across midcourt, Swank. Now over to Farnham. Right side, bounce pass into Gerschutz, broken up by Bum, and Bum touched it last as the ball trickles out of bounds.
Just smart to understand that angle and where it was coming, the ball was coming from. Just ran out of real estate, or she'd have had a steal.
Zoe Uribe's returns to the floor for Montpelier. Edgerton with the possession. Gerschutz swallowed up defensively after not having her dribble. Now flashing out is Gieske around to Swank now. Swank, dribble drive, left of the lane. On the help, it's partially blocked, and Montpelier yanks down the rebound. And the shutout from the field continues for Edgerton in this second quarter. They have one made free throw. Spin by J.D. Uribe's lost the handle. Farnham digs up the loose ball. Gives it up now to Gerschutz. Gerschutz on the push. Stops on the elbow. Skip pass over to Gieske. Blocked on a closeout by McGee. Out in front it goes to Farnham. Would that have been was that a 3 or a 2?
Yeah, I believe a 2.
Okay. And now a giveaway by Edgerton. Here's Zoe Uribe's. 3 ball is an air ball. No good. And the rebound is out of bounds and goes to Edgerton. 20-8 our score. This is an 8-1 stretch here in the second quarter for Montpelier to add to their lead from 5-12.
Just chuckling as the 2 Uribe girls were walking. My gosh, they had the same walk. They turned at the same time. Side profiles a lot of life, too.
Those sister mannerisms, they
yeah.
come up, or sibling mannerisms, not just sisters, but brothers, too. Across midcourt, Farnham turns the corner to the basket, and on the help, Mahan gets her third on a block.
Yeah, see, and that's what I would like to see Olivia do. I'd like to see her take the ball to the basket a little bit more right now, maybe even get herself down there in the post to receive something down low. Struggling a little bit from the outside, always try to find another area to score. And she can. She's got plenty of talent for that.
Farnham to the foul line, drills the first one. 5 on the night for her. Madeline Hopper back in for Montpelier. 20-9 now. Montpelier with $1:29 to play here in this first half. Second one, no. Rebound, tipped away. J.D. Reeves goes to get it and saves the basketballs. It's heading out of bounds to Kelsey Bum.
That shows her athletic ability because she was headed out of bounds.
Bum out near midcourt on the dribble, trying to draw Edgerton out. Will Edgerton stay back? Will they come out and get more aggressive with a minute to go in the half? Left side of the floor to McGee. McGee, skip pass over to Zoe Uribe. Down to the corner to Jada Uribe. 55 seconds to go. Jada doesn't utilize that dribble as a weapon, picks it up and forced to give it up pretty quickly. Bum now has it, high left side. Bum, cross court to Uribe. Zoe to the top of the circle, right side to Jada Uribe. 40 seconds left here in this first half. Uribe to McGee. Main stops in Northwest Ohio. Halftime report coming up in 30 seconds. Zoe Uribe back to Mira McGee. Baseline left, Jada Uribe. Back out in front now to McGee. Done a nice job, Mira has, in playing with the 2 fouls that she got relatively quickly.
You're right. Like in the first couple of minutes of the game.
15 to shoot for Montpelier. Being very patient here. See, they're content to take this last shot, it looks like. 10 to shoot. Bum on the wing. Hands to J.D. Uribe. Good help that time, but J.D. Uribe finds a lane and bangs in the deuce. Edgerton with time. 2-1. Farnham from half court, no good. And there's the horn to end the first half of basketball. A half owned by the Lady Locos as we go to the locker room. 22-9, Montpelier in front. This is girls basketball on a Tuesday on B-Rock Sports.
Camco Industries, with facilities located in West Unity, Ohio and Morenci, Michigan, has openings on all 3 shifts for production and assembly operators. We manufacture interior plastic products for the automotive industry. As an operator, you will be required to visually inspect, trim, assemble, and pack parts, as well as label containers. You must be able to pass an entry-level test and a substance abuse test. Camco also has openings for shipping associates, material handlers, and production leads. Camco offers a complete benefit package along with a bonus for the successful completion of probationary status, an attendance bonus, and a referral bonus. If you would like to join our team, please complete an application online at www.kumi-na.com or in person at Camco, 1001 East Jackson Street, West Unity, Ohio, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. All rehires will be considered for employment.
Knocking Point Outfitters just got in some great ideas for hunting season. Seed heaters and tree saddles. Stop by Knocking Point and try out both of these great items that are must-haves for your upcoming hunting season. Not only can you use the seed heaters for hunting, but they're also great for football games or any outdoor event in the cold. And while you're checking out the great items in the store, bring your bow and have it checked out too. Like Knocking Point Outfitters and see their upcoming events and great in-store items on Facebook. Knocking Point Outfitters, the starting point for every perfect shot.
Your home is the one place where everything should be perfect, including your air. Starks Plumbing and Heating Services helps you achieve the perfect air you deserve with reliable, groundbreaking, award-winning Lennox products. Call Starks Plumbing and Heating Services and see how soon you can get a Lennox home comfort system that'll help improve your health and your mood. It doesn't get any more perfect than that. Call us today at 1-800-329-4040 or visit us at starksphs.com.
Hi, this is Mackenzie Now with Andrews O'Neill and Lowe Insurance Agency. Having a winning tradition for over 100 years is a big deal for any team. As our team at Andrews O'Neill and Lowe Insurance Agency celebrates this milestone, we know success does not happen by accident. It takes great teammates and partners like Central Insurance. By dedicating ourselves to the community, our clients, and each other, Andrews O'Neill and Lowe has consistently risen above the rest in protecting your family, assets, and businesses. Thank you to all who have played a role in this 100-year journey. Learn more at andrewsonealandlow.com.
Halftime here in Montpelier. It's our main stops of Northwest Ohio halftime report. It is Montpelier in command right now, up 22-9 over Edgerton. Let's go through the totals from that first half, starting individually. Jada Uribe's leading the way for Montpelier with 8. Aaliyah Hillard has 4. Mira McGee with 3. Zoe Uribe's with 3. Kelsey Bum with 2. Lila Mahan with 2 for the total of 22. For the Edgerton Lady Bulldogs, Olivia Fardham has 5. Kennedy Stute with 2. Ava Swank with 1. Gretchen Kepler with 1. Shooting, or lack thereof, the storyline in that first half. Not like Montpelier is lights out.
No.
They're 8 of 23 unofficially from the field, but 5 of those field goals are from downtown.
Yep.
So they are 5 for 12 shooting threes to help build this lead. For Edgerton, just 3 of 20 from the field, including 0 for 12 in that second quarter. They're 0 for 5 from the three-point line. Edgerton 3 of 8 at the foul line. Montpelier 1 for 2 shooting free throws in that first half.
Yeah, rounding them out, let's see here. Turnovers are pretty even. I have Edgerton with 8, Montpelier with 7. As far as rebounds go, again, pretty close, although I have slight edge to Montpelier. 5 offensive, 12 defensive for a total of 17. For the Edgerton Lady Bulldogs, I have 7 offensive, 6 defensive for a total of 13. Free throws, neither team shooting well. 1 of 2 for Montpelier for 50% and 3 of 8 for 38% for Edgerton.
Excuse me, had a sneeze coming there, Coach H. So, what's the point or points of emphasis for Marchetta Carrier in that locker room? Is it, in your opinion, are they poor shots? Are they shots they're just not making? Are they doing good things offensively? Or where can they improve offensively in your eyes?
Well, I think most of the shots have been, I think, good shots. They haven't, of course, I don't know the kids as far as what their
strengths,
thank you, are. I'd like to see, obviously, Olivia Farnham get into the offense a little bit better, and as I mentioned, I'd like to see her maybe do a little more inside, less of the outside for a while, just until she can get herself going, because she's struggled a little bit on the outside. I'd like to see her either be aggressive and take it to the basket or try to post up and get it in there. You know, when you're talking about her and the Kepler girl, that's pretty good size inside. I'd like to see a little high-low action out of those two. But I don't think the shot selection has been poor. I just think they've struggled to get them to go in.
All right, how about Montpelier? What's Mike Bum focusing on in your eyes?
Well, you know, he's got to be obviously happy with the three-point shooting, but overall, you know, the shooting, you know, as you mentioned, was not terrific. But he's happy with his defense, obviously, because when you hold somebody to single digits in a half, you're doing something right. So, you know, we do have to give Montpelier credit for the shooting woes of Edgerton, because the defensively they're doing a good job. So I don't think he's making any changes there unless they get into further foul trouble. But I think he'd like to see a little more fluidity, if that's a word, on his offensive end. 22-9, our score at the intermission in this matchup of 1-0 teams. Main stops and Montpelier in the lead. Main stops of Northwest Ohio halftime show continues after this.
The Fackler Monument Company in downtown Montpelier would like to show veterans our appreciation for their dedication and service to our great country by offering them 10% off all memorials during the month of November. We specialize in assisting families pre-plan their memorial to fit their needs and budget and to ease the pain of the family. Whether you're a veteran or not, stop into Fackler Monument today to see the largest indoor display in the tri-state area. The Fackler Monument Company, serving families since 1924.
This spring, pick your power. Steel fuel-powered equipment delivers proven performance and efficiency, and the Steel Lightning battery system delivers the power to do more on a single charge. Get the all-new BGA 45 battery-powered blower for just $129.95, or pick the popular MS-170 chainsaw for just $179.95. Pick your power, and then pick up a Steel. All prices BES SRP at participating retailers.
See Black Swamp Equipment or go to blackswampequipment.net.
Edgerton Forge, located on US 6, just outside of of Edgerton are proud supporters of Edgerton Bulldog athletes. Looking for a new career? Apply online at edgertonforge.com/careers or stop in and see them for an application and tour the facility at 257 East Morrison Street in Edgerton, Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Join them as they forge into the future. Good luck and play tough tonight. Go Bulldogs!
Quick reminder, coming up Friday night, boys basketball debuts. It's just a one-game week. I got to ease back into this schedule, Coach H. I'm gamefully employed now, full-time at another occupation, which I can't believe I'm still saying those words 6 months later, but it's absolutely true and loving every second of it. But I can't just jump right in and like, hey, let's do a double weekend. That's old school, Andy.
Yeah, that's old school.
So we have one game this weekend. It's another Williams County matchup. Edgerton will host Bryan coming up Friday night in boys high school basketball. As both those teams look to make the turn and make strides and improvements from last year. Hope you can join us for that Friday night from Edgerton on V-Rock Sports. You've been listening to the main stops of Northwest Ohio. Halftime update here. Montpelier in the lead, 22-9 over Edgerton. We'll start the second half when we come back.
Are you in need of quality furniture and appliances? Look no further than Direct Link Appliance and Furniture. With Whirlpool, Maytag, and KitchenAid appliances, and now featuring Ashley Furniture and Jameson mattresses, you'll find everything you need for your home. Plus, their trained technicians provide service on all makes and models of appliances. With unbeatable prices and impeccable customer service, Direct Link Appliance and Furniture is your one-stop shop for all your home needs. Don't wait. Shop Direct Link Appliance and Furniture today.
Your friends at your neighborhood Eden Farmers Co-op Country Store would like to invite you to stop in at the Eden, Montpelier, and Edgerton stores to check out their complete line of pet supplies, animal feed, and outdoor products. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff is ready to answer all of your questions concerning their complete line of Kalmbach, Land O'Lakes, and much, much more. For your convenience, your purchase can be carried to your vehicle by one of their employees. Be sure to stop by soon and see them at your hometown country store, the Eden Farmers Co-op.
United Oil in Nay supplies and delivers home heating oil, farm fuel, diesel, and propane for your home, farm, or business throughout Northwest Ohio with dependable service and competitive pricing. Order your propane or heating oil today for the cold winter ahead. Call 1-800-962-9839 or stop by United Oil in Nay, serving you with dependable service for over 70 years. It's United Oil. United Oil would like to wish all the athletes good luck in today's game.
Andy Brigle, Suzanne Hollabaugh back with you. Edgerton will start the second half with Ava Swank, Ava Gieske, Olivia Farnham, Casey Everetts, and Gretchen Kepler. That's their starting five, by the way. Montpelier begins the half with Kelsey Bum, J.D. Reeves, Mira McGee, Aaliyah Hillard, and Madeline Hopper, who will start the second half here. So both teams' original fives are on the floor. Edgerton possession, high ball screen set, Swank dribble penetration. Hillard got the deflection. Loose basketball, though, scooped up by Edgerton, then almost thrown away by Edgerton. It is deflected out of bounds off Montpelier. So it will still be Edgerton possession. 22-9 our score as we just begin the second half. Full denial from Montpelier, and Edgerton just gets it in. Everetts climbs the ladder to get it. Hands it off now to Farnham. Farnham gets inside the drive and dish to Gieske. Gieske to Kepler at the foul line. Tried to work down the right side of the lane, was denied by Montpelier defensively. Now it's Farnham. Edgerton has been taken out of sorts a little bit offensively by what Montpelier has been able to do. That's a good take and finish that time. A strong finish by Ava Swank for the field goal, and it's been a long time since Edgerton has scored a field goal that first quarter.
And that's what you want to do when they spread you out that much and they've pushed you out that far. You've got to have dribble penetration. Nice job. Well done.
22-11 Montpelier. Here's their first offensive touch of the second half. McGee over to Bum on the wing. Bum started to circle out in front. Now comes back, attacks the rim off the right side. Won't go. Rebound Swank. Edgerton coming the other way. Right to left across at midcourt. Going left side. Picks her dribble up. Nice screen and roll inside, and a foul on Hillard. Nothing she could do because Kepler had her beat.
Yeah, there was no help anywhere. It was kind of interesting. I mean, Hillard was the only one there, but nobody came from the opposite side either.
And that'll be number 3 tonight on Aaliyah Hillard. to the line to shoot a pair. Gretchen Kepler, 1 for 2 at the foul line tonight, and now make it 2 out of 3.
Yeah, Edgerton has to take advantage. If they're going to get to the line, they're going to have to put these in. They struggled at 3 of 8 in that first half.
Second one is no good. Farnham went up for the offensive rebound, couldn't harness it in. Bum has the loose change. Now it is Hillard, who for the moment will be out there with the 3 fouls. She'll give it up to J.D. Reeves, to McGee. Baseline right to Kelsey Bum. Bum just in the lane, below the foul line to Hopper, back to Bum, now over to Hillard. Hillard utilizing that quickness, explodes, scores, and an and one coming up for Leah Hillard.
Yeah, why you would even bother to go out and defend her on the perimeter. I'm not trying to say she's not a good shooter, but she's going to blow by. That girl is quick. Woo.
Terrific track athlete here at Montpelier. Coming in for Gieske will be Kennedy Stute.
I was going to say, if she's not running track, I better talk to her after the game. Wow.
Oh, no. She is a very talented track athlete. Second free, or the and one is no good. The rebound to Edgerton. Farnham the other way. Farnham on the wing. Picks her dribble up. Gives it up to Kepler. Kepler, short corner entry for Stute. Surrounded defensively. Stepped on the baseline. It'll be a turnover for Edgerton.
Great defense all around, but that defense started with Bum on Farnham. She took away that driving lane, didn't allow her to get to the basket.
Full court pressure from Edgerton. Bum in the backcourt, left to right, across midcourt, and over to the left side to Hillard. 24-12 Montpelier, doubling up Edgerton here in the third. 6 minutes to play in it. Hopper, take your pick of a screen. Hillard went right, was going to utilize Uribe's, but didn't have anything. Goes cross court on the wing to Bum. Bum skip pass to McGee. McGee one-on-one with Kepler. Wraparound pass along the baseline, nobody home. It's a giveaway for the Lady Locos.
Yeah, just didn't have a very good angle on that pass. Needed to go just one dribble deeper to get a little better angle.
So it'll be Edgerton possession. Farnham will bring it ahead. Going right. She'll get a screen. They have surrounded her pretty nicely tonight. And a double dribble on Edgerton turns it back over. Suzanne and I back at it next Tuesday night. Eden at Stryker. Again, that's a non-conference matchup. Eden at Stryker next Tuesday here on B-Rock Sports for girls basketball.
And another one of those 2 quarters. Is that right? Yep.
Stryker with low numbers. Down low it goes. Uribe's fouled, and a chance at a 3-point play. J.D. Uribe's muscled that one home.
Yeah, strong finish. Got hit pretty hard, but obviously if you're Edgerton, it's not hard enough to prevent the basket.
Ava Swank collects the foul, her first.
Excuse me.
And now a chance at the 3-point play. And Uribe's gets it. 11 for her tonight into doubles. Biggest lead for Montpelier at 27-12. Swank on the right wing, or on the right side of the floor, now dribbles left, stops on the left wing, bounce pass out in front to Farnham. Farnham in attack mode, jump pass, nice look into Kepler. Kepler got a better angle to finish that inside and hits it.
Yeah, nice job. Really muscling that up to finish it.
2 for 2 for Edgerton here in this third quarter, but find themselves down 13.
They're all by 3 feet from the basket.
Here's Uribe's, top the circle to Mira McGee, now over to Hillard. Hillard one-on-one. The runner is wild and off the side of the board, no good, and out of bounds off Montpelier. Edgerton takes over. Mahan for Montpelier is in, so is Zoe Uribe's. Clara Gerschuetz comes back for Edgerton.
Now this time he better not keep Kelsey out quite as long.
Yeah, Kelsey Bum wanted to leave the floor. Here is Swank. Gets a screen from Farnham. The roll back to Farnham. Off glass, left that one short, no good. And the rebound from Montpelier, but was taken back by Edgerton. Farnham for 3, got it. Olivia Farnham from downtown. That is the first made 3 of the night for the Lady Dogs. It's 27-17. Mike Bum wants to talk it over. 4:16 left in the third. Montpelier in front by 10 on B-Rock Sports.
Ace Reward members can save up to $80 per item on their favorite tool brands for Christmas this year, only at Donaldson's Ace Hardware on North Union Street in Bryan. Put a Craftsman impact driver kit, oscillating multi-tool, drill driver kit, corded chainsaw, or battery 2-pack under the tree this year for only $59 each with Ace Rewards. Check out the Craftsman V20 drill driver and impact driver kit or string trimmer and blower combo kit for only $99 and get a V20 battery for free. Donaldson's Ace is the place for your Christmas shopping this year.
You work hard for your money. That's why we see to it that your money works hard for you, not someone else. At Midwest Community Federal Credit Union, our earnings belong to our members and go right back to work for you, from better rates to lower fees. We've got the products and people to help you build a more fantastic future every step of the way. Join 14,000 other people just like you who want to do more with their money. Imagine a different possibility at Midwest Community Federal Credit Union.
So a little mini run here for Edgerton. Coach H, they got it back to 27-17 now.
I think that timeout was just to remind them to not lose sight of Olivia Farnham because they've done such a nice job all night long.
Top of the circle, Mahan goes to the right side to Zoe Uribe. Now around the horn, here's Hillard for three. No good. Rebound goes to Farnham and Edgerton. Coming up that far side, up ahead it goes to Swank. Traveled with it as she was trying to get an angle on a pass over to Everett, and that last shuffle step.
Yeah, the Euro step is not allowed on the pass. I don't think it should be allowed ever, but definitely not on the pass.
Back out in the offensive set, Montpelier with the possession. Up 10, 3.5 to go here in this third quarter. Here's Mahan. Mahan at the foul line. Gives it up now to Zoe Uribe. She'll hand to Hillard. Over into the corner. Jumper on the way. Good for three. And it's Jada Uribe who is having a night tonight. 14 for Jada Uribe. It's a 30-17 advantage. Big shot when Montpelier saw Edgerton coming in a run. Farnham the other way, no good on her two. Rebound to Mira McGee and Montpelier. Here's Hillard. McGee launches a three. Bullseye.
See, that's what happens. When they hit one, then you got to watch it because it ignites the rest of them.
7 threes on the night for Montpelier, and the lead swells to 33-17. We'll be back.
Knocking Point Outfitters just got in some great ideas for hunting season. Seed heaters and tree saddles. Stop by Knocking Point and try out both of these great items that are must-haves for your upcoming hunting season. Not only can you use the seed heaters for hunting, but they're also great for football games or any outdoor event in the cold. And while you're checking out the great items in the store, bring your bow and have it checked out too. Like Knocking Point Outfitters and see their upcoming events and great in-store items on Facebook. Knocking Point Outfitters, the starting point for every perfect shot.
7 from downtown will help you build a lead.
Yep. And as I mentioned, once one goes, it just kind of ignites the others. So I'm sure that's a good time out there to try to stop that and let her kids know you've got to get out there.
33-17 Montpelier. Still plenty of time for Edgerton. 2:50 left in this third quarter. We haven't had the foul situation really come into play at all tonight, the 5 per quarter. Yep. Gearshoots wants a three. Off target, no good from the baseline. Rebound, grabbed by Farnham, and a hand check foul on Jada Uribe, I believe. And it's her first of the night. 3 for Mahan, 3 for Hillard for Montpelier. Nobody in any kind of foul difficulty for Edgerton. Ava Gieske back in, will inbounds. Casey Everett is on the floor, so is Swank, Farnham, and Kepler. Ball comes in to Swank. Swank left side of the lane. Bounce pass on the wing to Gieske. Gieske down inside, and on a foul from behind, Hillard trying to bang at the post, gets her fourth with 2.5 to go in the third.
Yeah, she got caught. That's tough. I mean, that's a tough matchup. She's in there with Kepler, who's all of 6 foot. They have her listed.
McGee for her. It's McGee, Bum, both Uribe's girls, and Mahan. Swank.
Nice switch there.
And that forced a turnover on that switch. Bum comes up with a loose ball defensively.
Well done. Ooh.
Kelsey Bum held to 2 tonight, but has made her presence felt in other avenues tonight. This time Montpelier a giveaway.
Yeah.
Farnham, step back 3 on the right point, short. Offensive rebound, Gieske. Her putback is blocked. Controlled by Uribe's in Montpelier. Coming down on the 2-minute mark left in the third. 33-17 Montpelier. Here on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Right side Zoe Uribe's. Out in front Jada Uribe's. On the wing to Bum. Shot fake to a 15-footer on the baseline. Circles around, a couple of revolutions, no good. And then a foul on Montpelier, and they're going to give this one to Zoe Uribe's on the glass for her first of the evening. That's 4 fouls in this quarter for Montpelier, so the next one on them would put Edgerton on the line shooting a pair.
Coaches everywhere would like to use that frame right there of Kelsey Bum with that shot fake and how it gave her an opportunity to get that shot off.
Going left side with it now. It's to Everett. Everett throws it to an area, nobody home.
Ooh.
And it's going to be off of Montpelier because 2 Lady Locos went after it. So Edgerton will catch a break here, but an ill-advised pass that time from Casey Everett. Just never really had any kind of an angle or space to get it to her.
No, terrible angle. Actually, it's pretty much straight on. Would have been a very difficult catch for Kepler.
Here's Everett now. Swings it left, but it's deflected by Bum and deflected out of bounds. 1:29 remaining, quarter number 3. 33-17 Montpelier. They've been in control of this since the second quarter, where they held Edgerton to without any field goals. Turnaround Kepler, no good. Rebound Jada Uribe's. Now Edgerton has missed after a 3-for-4 start to the quarter and half. They've missed their last 5. Left side baseline, McGee off the heel, no good for 3. Rebound putback won't go Uribe's. Rebound Swank in the paint. Tied up and fouled, and Ava Swank will shoot a pair. It's either Hopper or Bum, and they'll get Bum for her first of the night, but it is the 5th foul, so we will stroll to the other end to shoot 2. Everett's out, Stute back in for Edgerton.
So
you know, we've talked about this too, and there's been a lot of social media posts about it to have everybody basically be understanding of the new rule and how the game is called and getting the line and no 1-and-1. So here's the press release for the basis of it as we watch Swank go to the line for 2. First one is good. It eliminates the 1-and-1 for common fouls, so that's the rationale behind it, improving flow by providing an opportunity for teams to adjust their play by not carrying over fouls from quarters 1 and 3 to quarters 2 and 4, while significantly reducing the opportunity for correctable errors to occur. It also minimizes the risk of injury by eliminating the 1-and-1 and reducing opportunities for rough play during rebounding opportunities. And it says rationale. Turnover. Edgerton digs it out. It is Gieske. Bounce pass out. Good extra pass. Farnham from downtown. This is a big one. It won't go. That could have got it to 11. And then the rebound, Montpelier with 40 seconds left. Mike Bum wants a shot. If possible, hold for 1. Zoe Uribe's on the far left side. At the foul line to Hopper. Hopper over to McGee. Back to Hopper. Now Zoe Uribe's. 25 on the clock. Now Bum has it out near midcourt between the circles.
This will be that slashing drive by Uribe's.
McGee, 12 to shoot. Coming to get it. It's Zoe Uribe's. Wrap around along the baseline to Kelsey Bum. Bum with 5, with 4. Bum checks the clock. 2-1. The runner in the lane. No good. And that'll do it for the third. 3 in the books. Montpelier actually extended their lead. 33-19. Lady Locos go into the fourth on B-Rock Sports.
Be part of the Montpelier Athletic Boosters and help support all the athletes at the Montpelier schools by calling 419-485-6785. The Montpelier Athletic Boosters would like to wish all the Montpelier athletes good luck in today's game. Strive to be the best, and you will succeed at everything you do. The Montpelier Boosters are proud of all your achievements. Good luck and do your best. That's all anyone can ask. And go Locos!
Michael Jordan once said, some people want it to happen, some wish it would happen, and others make it happen. The Edgerton Bulldogs want it, wish for it, and make it happen. The Edgerton Athletic Boosters want to thank all of the Edgerton athletes for their hard work and dedication and want to wish the athletes and coaches good luck. So from the Edgerton Athletic Boosters, go get 'em Bulldogs. We're behind you all of the way. Good luck to all the Edgerton athletes.
Couple of score updates. Now keep in mind we're way ahead of everybody because of the two-quarter JV game. But at the half, Ayersville beating Fayette 42-5. And after one, this is a non-conference game, and Edgerton will see this Pettisville team coming up Thursday. Pettisville and Hilltop tied at 13. 33-19, Montpelier extends the lead. They were 4 of 10 in the quarter from the field, 2 for 4 from three-point distance. Edgerton hit 3 of their first 4, missed their last 6. They were 3 of 10 and 1 of 4 from the three-point line. Bum for 3, no good. Hopper went up for the rebound, couldn't yank it down. Edgerton now with the possession coming the other way. And Edgerton turns it over. The swank pass intercepted by Bum. And now a loose ball. And what do we have? Timeout? Timeout granted. We're going to stay right here since we were just in a timeout and we're just underway here in the fourth quarter. So Montpelier looking for a closeout. Edgerton, look, 14 is not insurmountable. It can happen. How do they force the issue? How do they get back in this thing here in the final 7.5?
Well, obviously they have to have defensive stops. I mean, this is obvious, but defensive stops and then turn those into buckets. But yeah, it's not insurmountable, but they are going to have to turn up the defensive pressure. They cannot allow second chance points at all, and then they've got to start making some buckets.
Final Four team from a year ago. Does Bryan have that magic back in them? They've got a lot of familiar names, faces, and performers back. They're playing their opener tonight. After one, they lead Tenora 13-7. Todd Grosjean won't want to hear me say it, but that's a 20-win team.
Yeah.
That's a 20-win team, maybe more.
Yes.
I mean, I know they have some challenges on the schedule. Maybe 19-3 is a worst-case scenario because they're going to go to the Lima tournament and play a holiday time. They play Liberty Benton. Liberty and PH are going to be good in the league. Zoe Uribe drills another 3. That's her second. She does not act like a freshman on the floor, really.
No.
Good temperament.
Yep, she does.
8 from downtown. Pick and roll. Nice find by Farnham. Looking inside, and a good strong finish by Gretchen Kepler for the Lady Dogs.
Nice, well-run play and a good finish, as you mentioned.
36-21 Montpelier. Bum called for a travel as she was going to her move, going to the iron. Everett's back in for the Lady Dogs. Meanwhile, J.D. Uribe returns for Montpelier.
And another thing, I mean, they cannot allow Montpelier to hit those threes. I mean, that's just because he gets streaky.
On the night. That one is no good on the release. Loose basketball. Montpelier had it. They gave it back to Edgerton. And now Edgerton will settle in their half-court offense. To the post. Kepler drop step, faces, finishes. Gretchen Kepler back-to-back makes. And the lead is 13 now. 36-23. Hillard playing with the 4 fouls. Gives it up over to Kelsey Bum. Bum above the foul line. Bounces it right side to J.D. Uribe. Uribe's a spin move. On the switch, Gieske back on her now. Uribe doesn't have a dribble. Loops it out in front to Bum. Montpelier up 36-23. Coming down on 6 minutes left in this one. Now it's Bum. Right foul line extended behind the three-point line. They're playing off her. She'll give it up now to Hillard. Hillard to the right wing. Mahan to the rim, and a foul called on Kepler. Just be her first foul of the night. 2-shot opportunity, Lila Mahan.
Yeah, she saw that opportunity. She saw the big against her, and she said, you know what, I'm going to use my quickness against the big and see what happens. Nice choice.
I think both these teams are in conferences that, to me, are intriguing this year. I don't see a dominant GMC team. I don't see a dominant BBC team, at least on paper. Do you?
No, I would agree with you. I've kind of looked things over a little bit and thought the same thing today. I was thinking this could be an interesting, both leagues could be really interesting this year.
Missed on the second one, so she'll split the pair, 37-23.
Meaning you're going to have to bring it every night that you play, a conference foe. Not that you shouldn't be, but...
Farnham gives to Everett. Everett's in the lane. Drop pass inside, never had that again. Nope. I think she just got caught in no man's land, and once she left her feet, she had no other options.
Yeah, agreed. It was just a...
Hillard over to Mahan.
Don't leave your feet, kids. Keep your feet on the floor so you know what you're going to do with the basketball.
Here's Hillard out near midcourt. Circles around to the right. Hillard on the elbow. 5:15 to go in the game. 37-23 Montpelier. Now it's Uribe's. Cross court to Aaliyah Hillard. Hillard between the circles. Comes right side to Kelsey Bum. Bum. Far side to Mahan on the left point. Montpelier showing offensive patience here. Going to see if Edgerton, but they'll turn it over. Farnham steps in, gets the steal, the left-hand layup, and she'll go to the line. Mahan gets her fourth. Farnham hits the field goal to give her 10 on the night.
That length of her arm with that left hand was well done.
So 4 on Mahan, 4 on Hillard. Edgerton they're in great shape. When they want to start sending somebody to the line in this one, if they so choose, they have nobody sniffing foul trouble. 3-point play is complete by Olivia Farnham. Give her 11. She had 17 in the opener. 4:45 left in this one. 37-26 Edgerton, trailing Montpelier. Lady Loco ball. Here's Bum. Top of the key. Over to McGee on the wing, left side. And Montpelier in a position where they can be this patient. Zoe Uribe's into the corner to Bum. Probably this is their best ball handling team out there, I would guess. Hillard would be in there and isn't bad either, so maybe that's a double dribble, though. Way to make me look good, Jada. A good ball handling team, and then we had a double dribble called. But good defense that time by Edgerton to force it.
Yeah, and again, as we talked about, what was going to have to happen for them to get back in this, and I think they've done that. They have increased that defensive pressure.
Be interesting here. Edgerton a trip to get it to single digits. How will Montpelier respond? How will Mike Bum respond if they can? Pick and roll into Kepler. Kepler didn't catch it cleanly. Kicked out now to Gieske. To Farnham for 3. Bullseye! And here come the Lady Dogs. It's an 8-point game. Halfway home in the fourth. 37-29. Here's McGee. She'll take a 3. It's a brick, no good. And Edgerton can creep even closer. 3:45 to play in this one. Farnham picked up by Hopper. Going to the right. Now a switch. Uribe's on her. Trap gives it up. 3 ball on the way. No good for Swank. That would have been humongous. And out of bounds off Kepler.
That would have been huge. Momentum has already shifted, and that would have given them even more. And
biggest lead of the night, Suzanne, was 16, and that's been shaved in half now to 8. 37-29. Hillard returns for Montpelier. Back in for Edgerton. Actually, no, that's not a switch. It's a switch as to who's on the ball. Kepler goes to be on the ball. Gieske comes back to midcourt. Full court pressure. Bum spins away. Looks up ahead. It's going to turn into a layup that Hopper didn't finish. Rebound Edgerton. Boy, Montpelier got behind, did a great job in the press breaker, just didn't finish.
Yep, did everything right. Just didn't get it to go.
Farnham into the corner to Gieske. Trap, but gives it up. Nobody goes with Farnham, and a good foul that time by Uribe's to save 2.
That's an excellent foul.
Farnham will shoot a pair.
Make her earn them at the foul line.
She is 2 for 3 at the free throw line tonight. Leads Edgerton with 14, tied for the game high of 14. 2 shots here with 3:13 remaining. First one, good.
Got the hometown roll on the road.
37-30 Montpelier. Here on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Second opportunity on the way, not going to fall. Rebound tracked down by Hillard for Montpelier, who will bring it herself. Left to right come the Lady Locos. Aaliyah Hillard going right. Picks her dribble up. Now goes to Jada Uribe's. Uribe's dribble handoff to Zoe Uribe's. Cross court to Hillard. Montpelier didn't shoot free throws particularly well against Hilltop the other night.
They haven't had many opportunities here tonight.
Here's Bum on the left elbow. Picks her dribble up. Sends it out in front to Hillard. Hillard near midcourt. 2:40 remaining and rolling. 37-30 Montpelier. Montpelier playing keep away right now. Remember, Edgerton, a bunch of fouls, and they have to give to get to the 5. They're only at 1 right now. Zoe Uribe sinks a 2.
What a big...
Pretty calm by the freshman.
Yeah. Now, they have her listed as a sophomore, is she?
I beg your pardon, sophomore, yes, and I might have said that a couple of times. And now inside it goes, and a finish by Kepler for an and 1 coming up.
And that's been the difference in this quarter for Edgerton. They've gone to her 3 times, and she's been able to connect. Well, more than 3, but on 3 occasions, she's been able to connect right at the rim.
My apologies to the Uribe's family. She's not playing like a first-year varsity player.
Yeah.
How about that, to correct myself?
Yeah. She's very calm. Very calm. And all the other schools are going, good, I'm glad she's not a freshman.
Did not hit the free throw. Kepler's 2 brings it back to 7 at 39-32 with 2:05 remaining in this one. And again, to get Montpelier on the line, you got to get to the 5 fouls. Here's a take and a block. Real good block by Kepler as Kelsey Bum was going to the rim. Here's Everett's the other way from 15. In and out, no good. Scramble for the rebound. Jada Uribe's and a reach. And Ryan Heller has a foul before the contact, or before the jump ball. That's on Ava Gieske. It is going to be her 3rd foul of the game.
That was a huge rebound right there.
2 more fouls to give for Edgerton before we go to that 2 free throw scenario, and 5 team fouls in the quarter. Inbounds to Kelsey Bum, racing ahead into the front court. Bum fouled on her way there. It'll be a blocking foul on Gretchen Kepler, and 2 shots for Kelsey Bum.
This time she said, they're not blocking me, I'm going to go right. And so she took herself right into the defender, creating that foul.
That'll be 3 on Kepler.
Blocked me once, shame on me, but you're not going to do it twice.
Kelsey Bum was 2 for 2 at the line in the win over Hilltop. And these are her first free throws in the night. She drills the first one. McGee for Hopper for Montpelier. It was quickly totaling up. You know what? I think I may have banged on them. They were 1 player, 2 for 2, 2 for 4. 3 for... All right, so 4 for 7 at the line the other night in that win. Okay. 2 for 2 here for Bum. And the lead is at 9. 41-32, Montpelier. And a turnover, Edgerton. Lost out of bounds with 1:38 to play as they got it into the half court. At the horn, Gershuts for Everett's for the Lady Dogs. Full court pressure. Inbounds comes to Aaliyah Hillard. Hillard coming up the floor. Bounce pass ahead to Bum. Bum at the elbow. To the baseline to McGee. 90 seconds to play. Good decision to bring it out.
Smart move there by the senior.
Here's Zoe Uribe's on the far side. Zoe, trap coming. Gives it up now to Aaliyah Hillard.
They really need to foul.
1:15. They have 1 more to give. Because the next one would not put them at the line yet. And there it is. Olivia Farnham recognized that.
Yep.
Her 2nd of the night.
Is it 5 and you shoot on the 6th?
You shoot on the 5th.
5th?
I believe.
Okay. I was thinking it was 5 and you shoot on the 6th. We will find out soon enough.
On the inbounds with 1:07 to play. Montpelier basketball. Edgerton sitting at the 4 fouls.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was 5 because it was just like when you got to 7. You shot on 7 on the 1-and-1.
Gotcha.
To the baseline, Bum. Tried to give it to McGee. Edgerton got the takeaway. Here's Gershuts pushing it ahead. And then Montpelier steals right back.
Yep.
Zoe Uribe's to Kelsey Bum, and they'll pull it back out with 40 seconds left.
Was that Uribe's who knocked it away? Nice hustle. Good heads-up play. She's another. Both those sisters are alike. They just kind of cruise and do their job.
Swank gets her 2nd, and it is to the line, as I suspected. 2 for Kelsey Bum. She's 2 for 2 at the line tonight. She has 4. 41-32 Montpelier. First free throw, no good. Still a 3-possession game, but with 40 seconds left. You're listening to Girls Hoops on WBNO FM in Bryan as we hit the 8 o'clock hour tonight. Kelsey Bum's 2nd toss rattles around and home to open up a double-digit lead now, 42-32. Farnham up ahead to Gieske in the corner. Back for Farnham, intercepted by Bum, up ahead to McGee. McGee wants a little icing, but Swank coming to get the foul. She thought she got ball, but Ryan Heller says foul first. Either way, Edgerton had to get action stopped.
Yep. I thought she did get a lot of ball there, and I thought then caused a travel.
Mira McGee to the line. Shooting a pair. First one is good by McGee. Edgerton will be back at it Thursday on the road. They'll be at Pettisville. Montpelier won't play again until a trip to Delta a week from tonight on a Tuesday. 1 for 2, Mira McGee. Rebound Edgerton. Launching the three, in and out, no good. Farnham. Rebound out of bounds, belongs to Montpelier with 20 seconds remaining. We'll see if we get a timeout. We do get a timeout. 20.9 remaining. Montpelier going to win this one and go to 2-0. We'll get the final 20 when we come back. Lady Locos up 43-32.
Fall is a great time to work on your home. Is your home well insulated? Field Supply Center in Blakesley is now stocking the Attic Cat and the Pro Cap blown insulation system. Forget about the dust from the old blown insulation. Attic Cat is the new clean way to insulate your walls and attic. Field Supply Center also offers CertainTeed Landmark shingles, one of the best shingles for your roof. Now is the time to take care of your home. Whether you need insulation, shingles, siding, or window, make Field Supply in Blakesley your first stop.
Final 20 seconds left in this one. 43-32. Montpelier with a lead. Going to leave here tonight 2-0 on this very young season. Edgerton will drop to 1-1. Edgerton, Montpelier made more shots tonight. Sometimes basketball's an easy game. We can talk about a lot of different things. Montpelier was more lethal from the three-point line. Farnham gives the foul quickly with 19 seconds left. That ended up being the difference.
Yeah, and I think Montpelier's defense really caused some mayhem for Edgerton to get into any kind of a flow offensive. They did a couple of times. They did a nice pick and roll and such, but just not enough.
I'd agree. Bum returns to the free throw line and drills the first one. 6 now for Kelsey Bum.
If I'm the Locos, that's who I want on the line. If I'm the Bulldogs, it's not.
44-32 Montpelier. Edgerton made a push here. Ed and Montpelier had an answer.
Yep, they did, which shows you, and that's what Coach Bum would want to see, obviously.
3 for Farnham is good. And Edgerton will spend another timeout with 11 seconds remaining. We'll stay right here. We briefly touched on it. I think the two conferences that these are in that these two teams are involved in, we mentioned that. As I think about the NWOAL, I mentioned Liberty Center, I mentioned Patrick Henry as challengers to the crown, but at the end of the day, I think that's Bryan's to win again.
Agreed.
I mean, they are, barring anything, I'm trying to have any, hex or anything on them, but barring any kind of substantial injury that you don't foresee, I just think that Bryan is a juggernaut again this year. Now, tournament, different animal. Sure. I mean, they're talented enough to go on another deep run again, but you need the right draw, you need some luck along the way, you need it all. But I think Bryan, clear favorite in the NWOAL.
I would agree, and I'm sure Coach Groshine would like to have maybe some stiffer competition through the year to help him get tournament ready, or more tournament ready, I should say. Got a 5-second.
Edgerton gets the turnover forced, or did Montpelier spend a timeout? They got the timeout before the 5-second call happened, leaving still 11 seconds to play here in this game. So, I was thinking going back to the GMC.
Ayersville, maybe?
Ayersville, yeah. I think Ayersville, you probably still throw Fairview in the discussion.
Yeah.
Tenora had some young kids that had been playing the last couple of years, but I think you're right. I'd go Ayersville. Yeah. And any team coached, I think Edgerton's going to figure into the mix here. They're going to get better as the year goes on.
Yeah,
and any team coached by Scott McMichael.
Yes.
And a player with his daughter, Awen, on the team.
Yep.
And I think a little more help body-wise. They got a little more depth this year. Yep. I just think that GMC is going to be a fun conference to follow.
Yeah, Wayne Trace always, they're always solid, and she does a great job down there. But when you look at it through and through, it's you're going to have to play every night.
BBC, Jason Waldvogel is going to be improved at Pettisville. Baseball pass for McGee. She tracks it down, circles it back out. Hands to Uribe's, and I think Edgerton's going to peel back and not foul. Montpelier's going to, nope, a foul will be given with 2.4. Montpelier's going to figure heavily into this mix here in the BBC.
Yes. Yeah. I would say after watching tonight, and of course it's first night, I haven't seen anybody else, but, I just think they probably have the nod. Now, again, Jason's been at this a long time, so I never count him out. And Hilltop, I think, has some nice returning kids.
Yeah, Libby Baker.
They didn't have any trouble, Montpelier, the first time they played non-conference, but
1 for 2 for
I
McGee.
think Eden's got some young kids, and, again, got to have to play every night.
That'll do it for this one. 46-35, Montpelier with the win. The post-game wrap-up when we come back.
Peltz Lumber Company in Montpelier and Pioneer has some exciting news. Not only has Peltz been bringing you the finest in building materials for generations, now they have a new website with a huge selection of items for you to browse right at your fingertips and in your own home. Just go to peltzlumber.com and hit the products button, and there it is. Tools, hardware, lumberyard and building materials, windows, doors, kitchen and bath. Check out the items you need and the prices, and stop by the store in Montpelier or Pioneer, or give them a call at 419-485-3059. Peltz Lumber, building for a new generation.
Your home is the one place where everything should be perfect, including your air. Stark's Plumbing and Heating Services helps you achieve the perfect air you deserve with reliable, groundbreaking, award-winning Lennox products. Call Stark's Plumbing and Heating Services and see how soon you can get a Lennox home comfort system that'll help improve your health and your mood. It doesn't get any more perfect than that. Call us today at 1-800-329-4040 or visit us at starksphs.com. Veland Chase wishes local high school sports teams a successful season. As one of the leading brass suppliers in the United States, Veland Chase manufactures brass rods, forgings, ingots, and water armor plumbing fittings at the 2 plants located in Holiday City. To learn more about products and job opportunities, visit brassjobs.com. Chase a brighter future with Veland Chase.
I'm here at Fackler Monument in Montpelier, Ohio, with Sierra and Paul Rory Jr., the new owners. But really, Paul, your family has been serving the area for a long time.
That's right, Tim. We're the third generation, and it all started with my Grandpa George.
Paul, many people are being cremated. Are there memorial options for cremation?
Many people still choose a headstone in which the ashes are placed under the monument and sealed within the stone. There's cremation benches where the ashes are placed in the legs of the bench, and there's also columbariums.
So, Sierra, there are many shapes and styles to choose from, whether a traditional burial or cremation?
That's right, and we understand that it can be a little overwhelming. That's why it's important to come talk to us so that we can guide you with our experience to help you pre-plan. Our experienced team realizes that it's not easy to select a memorial in a time of sorrow, so we invite you to come visit with us as part of your pre-planning.
Go online to facklermonument.com to see what we have to offer.
The Fackler Monument Company of Montpelier, Ohio, serving families in the tri-state area since 1924.
Montpelier wins 46-35. Let's total this up before we talk to the Foz here tonight. For Montpelier, leading the way, J.D. Uribe's 14, Mira McGee 8, Zoe Uribe's with 8, Kelsey Bum with 7, Aaliyah Hillard with 6, Lila Mahan with 3. So terrific balance there. For the Edgerton Lady Bulldogs, they put 2 in double figures. Olivia Farnham finishes with a game-high 18. Gretchen Kepler, 10. Ava Swank, 5. Kennedy Stute with 2. Shooting the basketball tonight, one of the big differences. Montpelier did their damage from behind the arc, where they were 8 of 19 shooting threes, 14 of 39 from the field for the game. Edgerton was better in the second half from the field, 9 of 20, 3 of 8 from the three-point line, but for the game, just 12 of 40. And 3 of 13 from distance. Edgerton just 8 of 16 at the foul line. Montpelier slightly better, 10 of 15 shooting free throws tonight. All of that adding up to Montpelier's second win. Joined by head coach Mike Bum. Congratulations on that win tonight. We thought evenly matched game tonight between Edgerton. A game we may see later down the road come tournament time, depending a long way from that. But it was a good matchup, good gauge for your kids. I want to start because we can talk about both ends. I'm going to lead. I know I just said 8 threes, but I thought you were terrific on the defensive end, team defense-wise, all night long.
Yeah, I think, again, I told Goobs, I guess it was.
Yeah, not me anymore,
yeah,
dude.
Right. I think this is the best defensive team that I've had. I don't think it's the best offensive team I've had yet. We've had those teams that won 18 and 19 games. They're a little better offensively. But collectively, defensively, we get after it. And really high-character kids that are willing to do the little stuff, the tough stuff. And, of course, when you got some athletic kids with some length and some, we've got Aaliyah Hillard, who's the state 100-yard and 200-yard qualifier. We've got Madeline Hopper, who's got length and is very strong and is quick, and she always draws the best player. Kelsey Bum's an outstanding defensive player. Lila Mahan gets in and gives us some good minutes energy-wise. And Zoe and Jada Uribe and Mira McGee, our post players, give great effort too as well. So collectively, I don't think there's a weak link, Coach, and you know this better than anybody. It seems like if you have one weak link, it just kind of blows the air out of the balloon there, and they find that. And I think collectively we're pretty good defensively. Now, didn't do so well guarding that doggone pick and roll tonight at the top of the key, though, did we? They killed us with Kepler and doing that going down low. We got to do a better job there.
Offensively tonight, I think, again, when you spread, you've had kids that can shoot the three, but you have, I think, maybe collectively, we saw it tonight. Zoe Uribe's not afraid to take a three and knock shots down. Jada, of course, we know about her capabilities. Mira McGee. You have some kids from that three-point line that really can stretch a defense out, and I think it paid dividends, obviously, tonight, but something that can pay dividends because last year I thought teams could zone you a lot more, and you weren't going to beat them from the perimeter at least consistently. You can do that now with this bunch.
We can, but, you're not always going to shoot very well. So we've got to do a little bit better job as a coaching staff. I have not done a very good job, I guess, of emphasizing getting the ball down low enough. Now, we have a couple plays. I think we missed a couple opportunities. Once or twice we did get it down there. Some of it is the offensive set that we have with a 4 out, 1 in, that we don't get a lot of those opportunities with posts. So we've got to construct something, and this is a coaching error, to maybe get some more easy shots down low, especially if the jumper's not falling. Because right now I think we are a good penetrating team off the bounce, not a great penetrating team. Some kids on our team can do it, some can't. But we've been fortunate because we shot the ball so well. And we're a good shooting team, but that isn't going to be the case every single night.
Delta next. That's a good out-of-conference road test for you. I mean, everything's out of conference right now, but to go to Delta, an NWOAL school, I think that's a good matchup for you to, again, kind of keep. You're always looking to gauge and test and see where you're at as you move through a long season in the winter.
Yeah, and it's an NWOAL school that's had some success lately. I have not seen them yet on film. That's my thing to do tomorrow, and we play them next week, so we got some time to get back in the gym and do a better job maybe of guarding that pick and roll, do a better job of maybe having some inside-out kind of offense. But we've got a really fun group of kids, and let me tell you, that GPA on this team, they're like 3.5 or higher, all of them. High-quality kids.
We didn't qualify for that.
I got to tell you, no, we did not. And I'm going to tell you, it's like Disney World, coaching these kids. They are so awesome, from great families, and they come in and they work hard, and they're fun to be around. It doesn't happen very often that you get a core group of kids like this. So fun kids to be around. Before you let me go, I got to say one thing, though. I got to make an announcement. Let me know when I'm ready.
I'm done. I have no more questions.
Last night, Williams County Sharks. My man, if you're listening out there, Ben Murray had 16 points, I heard. Did you know that?
No.
He lit him up. He was on fire. I was going to go. I did not. I'm so sorry.
But,
yeah,
bottom line, they didn't win. And I told Benny, I said,
that right?
They didn't win.
That part I didn't know. I was so excited for Ben. He had 16.
We got to find W's out of the Sharks. Because bottom line, it's a winning business, right?
It's all about winning.
It's all about winning.
Results business, right?
Great job, though, Ben. And great job tonight, Foz. Congratulations. We'll see you a couple weeks. We see Montpelier again when they play Eden on the road coming up for that one.
Yeah.
Have you passed the headsets back? Because we have one last bit of business with Coach H. What do you think was the best one tire and service, best play of the night tonight? And I think you even have a couple of stats, too, that you want to make mention of that we didn't get to because Coach Bum got up here. So finish stats and then maybe the play of the night for us.
I just want to finish out stats with turnovers. I had Montpelier for 16, Edgerton for 17. Edgerton on the boards, 9 of 17. 9 offensive, 17 defensive for 26 total. Montpelier 7 offensive, 21 defensive for 28. Free throws, I think you already mentioned, so we're good there. The play of the game, I felt, was right at the end of the first half. Montpelier drained the clock down. It was over a minute on the clock. Drained it down. Jada Reeves did her signature spin move to the hoop for a 2, and with nearly 0 on the clock. I just thought that was well done.
Good one to have for our Best One Tire and Service best play of the game tonight. Want to thank Montpelier Athletic Director Joe Brigle. Here, the coaches for their time, Marchetta Carrier and Mike Bum, in our pregame show tonight. Look forward to seeing both these teams and all of our area teams as we roll on down the road here. Just getting started here on the 23-24 high school basketball season. I'll be in Edgerton Friday night for the boys matchup, another county game. Bryan at Edgerton, our first boys game on Friday night. Good way to start the boys season and start the month of December as well, coming up on Friday. Again, our final tonight in girls basketball, Montpelier 46, Edgerton 35. So long, everybody, from Montpelier.